I see it as a challenge because they are trying to fight against it. Technology may be a huge benefit if they went and leaned into it, you know? Yaps. It's in the name. Oh my lord. Okay, I've been wondering, I'm an unk now. I'm over 30 years old. So I've been wondering, what is it like for my sisters who are still one's in high school, one's in college? Like what's it like in school nowadays with AI and everything going on? I bet it's crazy. Well, apparently teachers are quitting because these kids these days, they can't read. Now, Asmongold said this in a video and I thought he was trolling, but apparently no. We can't read.
Teacher going
What is
viral
going
after
on?
posting a raw and unfiltered farewell video as she leaves the classroom behind after just 3 years. Listen.
A lot of these kids don't know how to read because they have had things read to them, or they can click a button and have something read out loud to them. I just don't think these kids even care. They don't care about making a difference in the world. They don't care about how to have.
I don't know if they don't care about making a difference in the world. I think they do. But if it was like me in school, I was like, what is any of this going to help me? How is this going to help me get a job in the future? Right? Like, because that's what kids are thinking about. They're seeing their parents get stressed out because of work and the uncertainties with work and everything else going on. Like, kids are super observant and they just see you doing this, telling them they have homework and they're just looking at you like this Bugs Bunny thing, just saying, no. Like, how is that going to help me succeed in life? You're just giving me chores.
A resume. They don't care how to write a resume. They don't care how to write a cover letter because ChatGPT will just do it for them. And I think that we need to cut off technology from these kids, probably until they go to college.
Hannah is a former teacher.
That probably doesn't, it sounds nice, but in reality, all you're going to be doing is putting them in shackles because the way of the future is going to be with technology. So if you don't learn how to adapt to technology, then I don't know what to say.
And she
adapt or die.
Joins us now. She posted that video. More than 1 million people have seen it, Hannah, probably more by the time we're on this morning. Why did you post that video?
So I taught for 3 years, as I said in my video. I wasn't always a teacher. I actually started my career in digital marketing. So I've been in the digital world for about 5 years now, or since I've graduated. And throughout the 3 years, I've taught digital arts classes and I've taught an English class. And I would say that in all of my teaching experience, technology has posed quite a challenge. And with AI becoming so accessible to children nowadays, especially teaching in an English or Core 4 classroom, it's been especially challenging kind of to have the kids comprehend and critical think and think for themselves on certain things.
Yeah.
So on my way out, I wanted to kind of raise awareness and just let people know how
on your way out or your crash out. Let's be honest.
AI and technology is affecting their children these days.
Right. I know, coming from a mother who taught for 33 years, my sister's a teacher in South Carolina, the challenges that y'all deal with. This is even before AI was a thing.
Insane.
I'm sure it's even more challenging now. And clearly, your opinion is, yes, it is. You're a high school teacher. I'm sure you're.
I definitely. Oh, so she was in high school. So these kids definitely are like. They're fully thinking for themselves, kinda. I just mean that they're smarter than 8th graders or kindergartners. They have a little bit more of a moral compass and understanding of the world, but I just think that you're gonna have to lean into technology and learn how to work with technology than against technology if you want to get the most out of it. But that's just me. That like I see it as a challenge. I see it as a challenge because they are trying to fight against it. Technology may be a huge benefit if they went and leaned into it, Like I wonder how some of these successful teachers who are changing the classrooms, because there's good teachers and bad teachers and teachers who have burnouts and crash outs, like that this isn't ubiquitous this isn't just like for this timeline. This is ubiquitous across all timelines. This is just how it goes.
Students loved you. We hate to see someone leave education because of problems within the classroom. Give me some examples of what the students are saying to you.
Well, a lot of students, and I do want to be clear, I taught a lot of very motivated and bright children. And so I don't want this to come off as if this is all the kids' fault.
Hmm.
But I do know that a lot of times in my English classroom, I would
But
ask them to write down a short response or just 5 sentences to answer a question. And a lot of times it would be about 2.5 sentences, and they would say, well, I can't think of anything else to say, or, well, why do I have to answer in complete
because they're
sentences? Like, you get the
uninterested.
point from what I'm saying in
Hmm.
just this little sentence. And then a lot of times I would assign,
Once more, explain if there's a reason why, explain to them. But if that's just because that's how things are, then maybe that needs to change, right? Like maybe the kids aren't wrong. Maybe we need to listen to the kids.
um, essays, long form essays, and I know how children write, especially when they handwrite me things in the beginning of the school year. And so when a student, how I know how they write, typically would give me a very eloquently and thorough essay on a topic that I know that normally wouldn't come from
ChatGPT.
them, I would ask them, was this really you? And I'd run it through an AI generator. And of course, it would say 100% ChatGPT or AI.
Huh.
And I would speak to the student, and they would more so question of, well, if I have to redo this, how much is it really going to affect my grade? Can I just
Oh
take the
my gosh,
zero?
trying to take the easy way
Because
out.
No, it's not taking the easy way out. They're just uninterested in the task that they're given. And granted, if you want to be a little worker bee and go work in an office and do what you're told, then school is perfect. And there's going to be a lot of people in the world who they're going to grow up, be rule followers, work in an office, be a huge benefit to their community and the workplace, because they're not going to try to stray out the line. Like, it's not bad, but that it's not for everybody. And I think that the few that cause a lot of the headaches that cause the lady to crash out, where you're like, you have so much potential, but you're just not applying yourself in school. You're just not interested in the things that school has to teach you. And trust me, going through or speaking from a guy living in the United States, went through public education, school and even college just feels like the trial through life. Now college isn't so much the trial. It's like, okay, you've gone through the trial, like in a video game, like you've gone through the demos, the training courses, all of this. Now you're level 1, fresh out in the world. That's really what college is. I feel like school across the globe is very similar in the sense where it's just kind of like gives you the training wheels on how to socialize, how to ideally critically think. That's what it should be doing, and getting you best on your feet to tackle the world.
Yeah.
right.
Is it promoting just a laziness among our children?
I suppose. And a lot of them are just feeling as though they don't really need to do the work anymore because AI
What about the kids who are using AI to make video games, to create software, to create other apps? Like, what are we talking about here?
will just do it for them.
Right.
And I think that AI can be in a classroom in a very effective way if we teach children in the older grades how to use it properly. But if we're allowing them this unlimited access in the classroom to use AI, they're not going to do the work themselves.
Yeah, I know you're a proponent of getting technology out of our classrooms, getting the phones out of our classrooms. I still can't believe some schools are allowing that. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry you had to leave the classroom. What are you
dumb.
going to do next?
Yes, well, I actually am working in a nonprofit now. I
Of
run donor
course.
relations, development, and digital marketing for them. So I'm back in what I was doing before teaching, and I'm loving it so
All
far.
right. Well, Hannah, thank you for giving up those 3 years.
Wow, thank you. Those 3 years, that was so courageous of you. She didn't mention the horrible attitude and entitlement of kids and their parents. This is what I would see is the biggest struggle right now, is attitude and entitlement. I remember not being allowed to use a calculator in class. I mean, this is definitely for sure. I definitely remember, and it was confusing because I was like, "You're using a calculator, so why can't I?" I don't know. I've always been the proponent that, like, just because we've taught school the way we have for centuries doesn't mean it needs to be continued the way we need to teach school for centuries. It's gonna have to change and adapt, and I think we have to lean into technology and AI. And in older grades, if you're gonna allow them to use AI, which I think you should, I think the bar of passing or getting a good grade should just be exponentially higher, because you should be teaching these kids how to write a prompt. Okay, this is the task you're given and you're a little confused. Okay, well, beautiful. We have AI now. Ask Grok, ask any one of your AI buddies. Here's a prompt, outline it, give me some good, like good step 1, 2, 3s. Now help me fill this. And granted, if you're smart enough, you can kind of get AI to do the whole thing for you. But as a teacher, all you have to do is, hey, do the outline and allow this to be a tool to assist you when you come across a question, when you feel stuck or something along those lines. Like, I think it should be an easy slam dunk, but that's just me. And I know there's a lot of you, not Omni, you and I are old men in this group, huh? But Kev, Katz, especially, there's so many of you who are in school now. So let me know what you guys think about school. What are your thoughts? What do you guys see day to day? Because I know some of you are literally in it. But with that said, as always, share this video with a friend. That way they can lose some brain cells and hear me yap. And as always, I challenge you, make somebody laugh today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!